Alright guys, so we have a bit of a doozy on our hands here. I've kind of become like an action figure detective in a way. For those of you who are not aware of this whole situation, about, let's say a month and a half ago, it was like early October, a figure collector or, action figure YouTuber by the name of Gizmo619, his name used to be Gizmo305, he was actually, according to the news reports, his house was raided by the police and he was arrested, okay, under, I guess you could say, suspicion of stolen property and stuff like that. I'm actually going to read the news article or the press release or news release so you guys can see exactly all the details. But I do have some notes here as well because I want to cover a lot of different aspects of this. So first I'm going to read this news release here to give you proper background as to what exactly is going on. Okay, so this was posted by the, the San Diego County Sheriff. Okay, it says retail theft Vista, suspects arrested, stolen property recovered, post date October 7th, 2025, 3:15 p.m. I assume that is like California time. As part of an ongoing investigation involving retail theft, the Vista Sheriff's Station Cops Unit executed a search warrant on October 2nd, 2025 at a residence located in the 9600 block of Gold Coast Drive in the city of San Diego. During the operation, deputies contacted and detained two individuals inside the residence. Brittany Gomez, date of birth August 8th, 1989, and Miguel Dominguez, date of birth October 21st, 1973. This is the Gizmo 305 guy that we're talking about, or Gizmo 619. A search of the premises led to the recovery of numerous stolen items from Target and Walmart. The estimated value of the recovered property was well over $1,000. And here you see some images of his collection and stuff, which is, of course, I don't know if he still has it now or what's happened. We're going to get into all of that. But it was, of course, very extensive, tons and tons of wrestling figures. I think he mainly collected wrestling. I don't know if he collected anything else, but yeah. So it says both Brittany Gomez and Miguel Dominguez were arrested and booked into the Vista detention facility on multiple charges, including 494A1 PC, theft of merchandise with intent to sell or exchange over $950, grand theft, possession of stolen property. Okay, so those three charges, it says multiple charges including these. I don't know if this list is exhaustive or not, but these are at least three things they say they're being charged with here. And it says the investigation remains ongoing, media contact, yada yada, Sergeant Brent Longfellow, okay, cool, all that stuff. And then I guess this is like the Spanish version of it, right? So when this story broke in early October, a lot of different like wrestling figure YouTubers and stuff made videos about it, and all over Gizmo 619's like YouTube channel, in the comment section there are a bunch of people calling him a thief and a crook and like saying stuff like that. And then on his Instagram you had the same thing, like tons of people insulting him, calling him a thief, calling him a crook, that kind of thing. And I will say, like, on Instagram you can post GIFs, so some of the GIFs I will say were kind of funny to me. Like you had like Stone Cold Steve Austin being arrested and stuff, that kind of was kind of funny to me. But something I considered was, I'm not saying he is innocent, I don't know if he is or not, but I did consider a possible way that he could actually be innocent, and this might be a bit of a misunderstanding, but we'll get into that later in the video. The next thing I want to do is cover, let's see, the Yahoo article. So Yahoo Sports also posted an article and they actually mentioned his like YouTube name and stuff in here. This is from Anthony Nash, Friday, October 17th, 2025. So a bit later than the original San Diego County Sheriff post. But it says a toy influencer was recently arrested for allegedly stealing thousands of dollars worth of wrestling toys. This week, the San Diego County Sheriff's Department conducted a search at the residence of 36-year-old Brittany Gomez and 52-year-old Miguel Dominguez. I would say he doesn't look like 52. He does not look like 52 to me. He looks quite a bit younger. I thought he was in like, I don't know, late 30s possibly. or even younger. I don't know. He didn't look like 52 for sure to me. But anyways, the latter, the Gizmo 619, as he goes by online, a content creator who specializes around wrestling toy collecting. Okay, so the Yahoo Sports article actually did state his like online name. Okay, and it says, according to the police via e-wrestling news, the couple was arrested and charged with felony charges. These range from grand theft, possession of stolen goods, and theft of merchandise. The report notes that police found hundreds of stolen WWE action figures, totaling over $1,000 in stolen goods. Police believe that the couple were planning on reselling the figures. According to police, the figures were likely from places like Target and Walmart. Target is a very interesting one, and I'll get into that later in the video because that is a very, very interesting detail. Currently, though, it's unclear exactly what types of figures were a part of the robbery or how the couple stole them, nor their means of selling. I think that should say, or their means of selling, right? Yeah, or their means of selling. As of now, the toys will remain in custody of the police as they continue to investigate. No word on the status of the couple or what type of punishment they'll face is available as of yet. Okay, so we've covered 2 articles right there. And I already talked about the comments and people saying stuff about him or whatever. Now, I will say this. I think it was yesterday. Let me confirm the date, because I actually screen recorded something. November 19th. Yeah, so yesterday, I was completely shocked. Oh, my bad. I was completely shocked that he posted on Instagram. Like, he actually posted on Instagram. So he posted to his story first, I believe. And I'm gonna actually probably I'm gonna play on the screen for you so you can see what he posted, okay? And I was just completely shocked by this. He posted like he had Ernesto Cortazar Beethoven's Silence playing, and the word said, "Let them judge you, let them misunderstand you, let them gossip about you. Their opinions aren't your problems. You stay kind, committed to love, and free in your authenticity. No matter what they do or say, don't you dare doubt your worth or the beauty of your truth. Just keep shining like you do." I will say though, there's no such thing as your truth. I mean, it's like either you stole the figures or you didn't, right? What is the truth here? Okay, you stole them or you didn't steal them. But moving on from that, he also, right, so someone commented on his Batista post that you see here. See this Batista post right here? He posted this and I saw 2 comments on it. So the first comment was just someone like, you know, just a regular generic kind of comment about Batista or something like that. And then someone else commented asking him like, yo, what happened? Were you like, you know, falsely accused or whatever? And he, as far as I can tell, he deleted the comments and basically disabled comments. So you can't comment now, okay? Comments on this post have been limited, it says. So I don't know basically why he did that or why he didn't respond to that comment. And you can't comment now. So I can't like type a comment now anyways. Let's see here. So I would say there are basically 3 possibilities in my mind right now. Either he was found not guilty in the sense of not necessarily in court, but like the police might have been like, oh, this was a misunderstanding, and they let him go. And so now he probably just doesn't want to talk about it because he might be perhaps embarrassed. I know that there were many people who were saying things like, you know, oh, I always, you know, hated that guy. I never liked that guy, that kind of stuff. So, you know, he might be in a situation where he feels as though, you know, people say like, oh, now I know who my true friends are. You know, people who like actually genuinely like me and those who were just pretending or something, that kind of stuff. That could be one case. He might just be too upset to talk about it and doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, I forgot to mention too, his YouTube channel is like completely gone. Like when I searched for it, it was gone. And I actually was subscribed to his channel on my like personal account, not my animated recreation account. But, you know, I searched for it and I could not find his channel. It's just completely disappeared. And I wanted to say another possibility could be that he's out of jail, but he's awaiting a trial. That could be a case. And another thing is that he could be using Instagram in jail. Okay, but I highly doubt he's using Instagram in jail. Now, I will say, if he is out of jail, which I would assume he is, I don't think you'd be in jail posting Batista action figure pictures, right? So, assuming he's out of jail, another possibility could be that that's probably like, what, 4 possibilities by now? But he could be like basically legally obligated to not speak about the case until it's resolved. And that could be the reason why he, disabled comments and hid his YouTube channel or deleted his YouTube channel. I don't know whether it's hidden or just deleted, or whether you can even hide a YouTube channel. I don't know, but it's gone. I can't find it. Now, the question of, was he innocent? Okay. Now, the reason I posit this as a possibility is because when I would watch some of his reviews, right, specifically the Ultimate Edition Legends Yokozuna review and the Ultimate Edition Legends Shawn Michaels review, in both of those reviews, as far as I recall, he basically, like, people were asking him how he got them so early, and he would say that basically what he would do is take a different Ultimate Edition figure, because in the world of like WWE figures, there's something called a street date, which is basically the date at which you can purchase the figure. So let's say Target is releasing a new Hulk Hogan figure, right? And the street date is December 7th or December 8th, 2025. But they already have them in the back, okay? You can't purchase that figure, even though they already have it, until the street date, right? But what he said he would do in his videos, and I can't actually show you him saying it right now because the YouTube channel is gone, otherwise I'd actually play the videos for you to see. But basically what he said he would do is that he would take another Ultimate Edition figure that's already released, bring it to the counter, have the cashier or whoever like scan it, he'd pay for that one, and then take the unreleased one instead. So he would pay the same price for an Ultimate Edition figure, but he would be taking the one that isn't yet released according to the street date, you see. So what I'm thinking is that it's possible that him doing that was perceived either by Target or law enforcement as stealing. And whether it actually is stealing is an interesting question. I can't say I'm certain of that, because he was paying the price of the figure, but he was taking a figure that he shouldn't yet be able to take from the store and purchase. And he mentioned like basically having friends at Target and stuff like that that can help you out and whatever, that kind of stuff. So what I suspect personally is that possibly is what caused him to get into hot water with law enforcement. Okay, the practice of paying for a figure, like, basically purchasing a released figure, but instead of taking that from the store, taking an unreleased figure. So I think that might be what has caused this whole situation for him, unfortunately. And honestly, thank God that I did not take his advice on that, okay? Because he said, like, guys, I told you, like, this is what you do. Just go to your Target, yada, yada, yada. I'm so grateful that I did not listen to him because I would probably be in a very similar situation or on the path to it, okay? So, yeah, that's basically what I want to say. I don't know whether, he will comment on this whole thing. I don't know if he's awaiting trial. I don't know if he was just released without any charges, or what happened. Was it a misunderstanding? Did the police, realize, oh, so you were buying the figure before it was released, you weren't stealing the figure, that kind of stuff. I don't know. But, I will say, Gizmo, if you are watching this video and you would like to, reach out to me to explain your side of the story, or even, I guess, come on here and talk or whatever, that's totally cool. I don't mind. I don't know whether you're innocent or not. I have not made, some definitive judgment about it. And you could email me. There is on my YouTube channel, the like about part or whatever, there's like a, email for business inquiries that you can get and stuff. So you can contact me that way. Yeah. So Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. Do you think he's innocent? Do you think he's guilty? I have no clue, but I do find it very interesting, and I would really like to see how this develops, if there are any further developments. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and bye for now.